What's up, podcaster? It's Ben here from Podcast Pros with a podcast hosting comparison. And today we're comparing Captivate to bCast. So if you've been debating between these two hosts, this video will help you make the right choice for you and your show. And once you've made that choice, there are links for free trials of both services in the description box and pinned comment of this video. We're going to compare these two hosts based on three categories. The first being features, second being price, and third being ease of use to help you make the most informed decision. So let's get right into it. So let's start off with features. As I mentioned before, Captivate is a growth-oriented podcast hosting solution. So what that means is they want to give you every tool possible to help you grow your show. And right on the front page of their website, they have in big, bold letters, the world's only growth-oriented podcast host. So they want to make sure that you know that's what they're about. And the features that they give you to help grow your show are as follows. Firstly, they allow you to have unlimited shows on one plan, and that's regardless of which tier you decide to go with. With that being said, though, they do charge based on monthly downloads, like a few other hosts out there. And their cheapest plan gives you 12,000 monthly downloads per month. And since you're allowed to have numerous shows on one plan, every show that is included and hosted on that plan will also count towards these monthly download numbers. So keep that in mind. All of their plans come with advanced analytics from the get-go, and they do come with an embeddable podcast player for your website as well. And a feature that's quite unique to Captivate is all of their plans allow you to have unlimited team members. So there's no limit to how many people can help you run and operate your shows. They also give you a ton of tools to help you market your show, and a few of those tools include a web player with calls to action built in, single subscription marketing link, email marketing integration, as well as one-click sponsor pitch creation. All of their plans also include transcription support, and another feature that is awesome about Captivate is all of their plans, even the cheapest one, gives you the option to host a private podcast. This is something that more and more people are looking to do every single day for different reasons, and on most other podcast hosting providers, you have to pay for their more expensive tiers to have the option at all. And all of Captivate's plan give you that option. It just varies based on how many people can have access to that private podcast, which depends on how much you pay. All their plans also include a podcast host. So as you can see, Captivate gives you a ton of features, as well as some features that many hosts don't have at all. And for that reason, Captivate scored extremely well in this category with a 9 out of 10 when it comes to features. So moving on to price, as we mentioned before, if you use the link in the description box or the pinned comment, you'll get yourself a free 7-day trial to experiment with the service and see if you like it. But their plans do start slightly on the higher side compared to all the other hosting options out there. But again, they do offer some options that other hosts simply do not. And the fact that you can have unlimited shows on one plan as well as unlimited team managers is something that you should keep in mind. Their cheapest plan starts at $19 per month when you pay monthly, but you can get that down to $17 per month when you do pay yearly. But we think all the features that Captivate gives you warrants that higher entry-level price because you are getting a ton for what you pay for. Especially if you're running multiple shows, Captivate is an awesome option to consider, but you do have to keep in mind that monthly download number. As that goes up, you're gonna have to pay more. So for all those reasons, Captivate scored an 8 out of 10 when it comes to price because you do get a solid amount for what you're paying for. So now moving on to ease of use, Captivate also scored very well in this category. It is very simple, easy to use, and easy to get your show or shows up and running and live across all the different podcast hosting directories. With that being said, though, because there are a ton of additional marketing features, to really maximize the use of all of them, it is going to take a little more time to figure out how to best use them. So because of that, they get an 8 out of 10. They do give you a ton to use. It's fairly easy to use them, but it is going to take some time, and there's going to be a bit of a learning curve to really maximize all the tools that Captivate gives you. Captivate also provides dedicated support for all of their plans. So they give you all the tools that you need to figure out how to best use all the tools that they give you, but it is going to take a little bit of time. And because of all that, they get an 8 out of 10 for ease of use. So with that score, Captivate achieved a 25 out of a possible 30 points, speaking to the fact that Captivate is an awesome podcast hosting solution, especially if you're very growth focused, or if you're looking for a few of the features that they have that a lot of other hosts don't offer, or they only offer at their more expensive tiers. So moving right into features, obviously with this being a product built for marketers, marketing the show is a primary focus and where the bulk of their features really focus on. bCast allows for audio inserts, which allows you to input audio calls to action for either a webinar, a book, or anything really that you're trying to promote at the time. bCast also gives you the tool of auto opt-in, which enables your users to automatically subscribe to your podcast, your newsletter, or really whatever else you're trying to promote simply by sending an empty email to a specific email address. All bCast plans include a certain amount of transcription time, which allows you to convert your audio episodes into written word, which allows you to create blog content, which is great for Google SEO. bCast allows for one-click submission to the major podcast players, which makes it very simple and easy to get your show up and distributed. bCast allows you to use custom domains for your show and show website, which allows you to have your own website address to send people to. bCast also automatically makes your show a podcast website that is SEO optimized. They also allow for guest notifications, which allows you to put in your guest's email to automatically send them an email prompt as soon as the episode goes live. This has been shown to dramatically increase how many of your guests actually share them appearing on your show. A feature that's very cool that bCast provides is the ability to post directly to your YouTube channel from your podcast. So once you select an image and you've posted the audio, you can send that directly to a playlist on YouTube and post in a few seconds. So this doesn't make a dynamic video, but what it does is combine the picture that you've attached with the audio to have it hosted and live on YouTube. So this isn't a true video with dynamic visuals. It is instead the audio that you provided for your episode combined with the image that you provided as the backdrop for the video on YouTube. But it makes it very, very simple and easy to get the show up and live on YouTube. They also provide all of their users access to their integrated affiliate network. So what this allows you to do is to integrate your custom affiliate link for bCast onto your website or podcast player, and you can earn a 40% commission for every referred person. And these are also recurring commissions, making this the most generous podcasting affiliate network out there. bCast, like most hosts out there, provide an embeddable podcast player, but what makes bCast so unique is the integration with an email opt-in. So you can capture emails from your embeddable podcast player as well as on your podcast website. So this allows you to capture far more emails and nurture these relationships into clients, customers, or very loyal listeners. This email opt-in feature also integrates with Zapier so that you can send these emails directly to your email service provider or CRM. bCast also has an integration with Headliner, which makes it very easy for you to make custom graphics and audiograms to promote your show on social media. They also provide private podcasting, which allows you to build a membership site or host a private podcast. So those are all of bCast's core features, and as you can see, they're very marketing focused, but marketing is a huge part of growing your show. So it's very nice to have this many features, and because of that, we gave them an 8 out of 10. Moving on to price, bCast only does have paid plans. They do not have any free option. They do have that free 14-day trial that you can access through the link in the description box or the pinned comment, but they do not have any true free plan. Their monthly plans start at $15, which is slightly on the higher end when it comes to the cheapest option of a podcast hosting provider. But you can make it slightly cheaper if you pay for the full year at once, and their cheapest plan provides 10,000 monthly downloads and unlimited storage. So all in all, decent value even on their cheapest plan, but their plans really do jump up in price as you upgrade. And some of the features that we mentioned that make bCast so unique are limited to their medium and most expensive option. So for that reason, we didn't score them amazingly well here. We gave them a 7 out of 10. If you are a marketer, it may be great value for you and that may be able to rationalize the higher expense. But if you are just getting into podcasting, the 15 entry-level mark and then the far higher tiers make it a 7 out of 10. So now moving on to ease of use. With all of the marketing features that bCast provides you, they're all things you're gonna have to learn and then learn how to best use. So with that being said, it really comes down to understanding their target demographic. They are targeting marketers, and marketers are naturally gonna have more comfort and an understanding for these kind of services and the value that they provide. But if you're totally new to podcasting and marketing in general, there's gonna be far more of a learning curve here. So this is very much targeted to people who want these features and who are a little more marketing inclined. They do provide consistent support, but these tools are definitely geared towards marketers. So if you're a total novice to this space, it will be a little more difficult to learn. And for that reason, we gave them a 7 out of 10. So overall, across all three categories, bCast scored a 22 out of a possible 30 points, but it's important to keep in mind their target demographic. If you are a marketer, all of these tools may be music to your ears and they may rationalize the higher expense to access them. So as mentioned before, there are links for free trials of both Captivate and bCast in the description box and pinned comment of this video. So whichever one is your favorite, go ahead and use that link to get yourself a free trial. Full disclosure, those links are affiliate links. So if you ever end up signing up for a paid plan, the channel will earn a small commission for you doing so at no extra expense to you. So we appreciate the support in advance. And after watching this breakdown, I want to hear from you. Are you going to host your show with Captivate or bCast? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click that subscribe button for more podcast related videos to help you run your show like a pro. I'll see you in the next one, and happy podcasting.